This arrow spawns an orbital strike wherever it lands, and I made it with only commands. Here's how I did it. I'm gonna start by just making a command that spawns an orbital strike, because once I do that, it's pretty easy to make an arrow spawn it later. It all starts with one piece of TNT. The spawn command for it has 3 things that help us turn it into an orbital strike. First, it doesn't have gravity. Next, it has a fuse of over 1,000, which means it'll take hours to explode. And finally, it has a custom tag, TNT1. This is why you can spawn it in the air and it'll just stay there. Because it has a custom tag, you can use execute as to make it run a command from its position. So if we put execute as all entities with the tag TNT1 at the current position run summon TNT, then it'll start dropping TNT from the sky. This is similar to the orbital strike, but the orbital strike is more controlled, which makes it so much more dangerous, and this is how it works. Start by replacing the command that spawns TNT with a command that makes the TNT1 start spinning. In the past, I've used a spinning armor stand to make a circle of blocks, but here I'm using spinning TNT to make a circle of more TNT. In order to do this though, we need to copy the command from earlier, but change it so instead of spawning at TNT1, the TNT spawns 5 blocks in front of it. Right now, all the TNT is falling to the floor, but for what I'm about to do, we need to make it float and not explode by giving it the same data as the one in the middle. The only difference is instead of TNT1, call it TNT2, and in the final command, as soon as TNT2 makes a circle, TNT1 stops. Then TNT1 and 2 start spinning and spawning TNT3. You could make TNT3 spawn TNT4 and just keep going, but as soon as TNT3 is done spawning, you just watch TNT1 and 2 explode. Everything that's left is TNT3, and there's 1,680 of them. Even though none of them are supposed to explode yet because their fuses are so high, I made it so as soon as TNT2 completes its rotation, TNT1 and 2 get a fuse of 0, and TNT3 gets a fuse of 50, which means it'll explode in 2.5 seconds. It also loses its NoGravity, which means as it's spreading out, it's falling to the ground, so let's just watch this explosion take place. Its crater can be up to 200 blocks long, and in order to make an arrow spawn this, all you have to do is get an arrow with a custom color and make it spawn TNT1 whenever it's in the ground. What should I make next?